Aero 2016 show in the German city of Friedrichshafen was a success according to organisers. Some 30,000 visitors attended the event, Europe's largest and most important aviation trade show, where more than 600 companies from all over the world displayed their latest products, from ultralights and gliders to business jets, helicopters and electric aircraft. Whole aircraft parachute recovery systems, in other words parachutes that don't just protect a single passenger but the entire plane, are a growing trend. On display at Friedrichshafen was the single-jet Vision SF-50 from Cirrus Aircraft, a brand new business jet. Once it receives operational approval later this year, it'll be the world's first business jet to be delivered with a parachute rescue system standard.
The parachute that's on this airplane is called CAPS, the Cirrus Airframe Parachute System. And we've had a parachute on every airplane we've ever made, 6,300. And if the pilot is in an emergency when all other things have failed, anyone in the airplane can pull a handle and the entire airplane will come down under a parachute.
Drones were also very popular at the Friedrichshafen show. The exhibition's indoor flight hall with its racing drones was aimed at seducing the younger PlayStation generation and electronics freaks. Users wear glasses that provide them with a video image taken from the drone, giving them a pilot's perspective. But with an estimated 3 million drones circulating in Europe today, calls are growing for better aviation awareness.
There are no legal restrictions. It's the same as for model airplanes. And there are no rules for devices of less than 5 kilos, which means whoever buys an aircraft like this on the internet or in a shop can just switch it on and operate it without knowing what they're doing. The pilots of these drones have to learn what they're doing and be aware of the responsibility and the risks. And this is only possible with specific training, which doesn't yet exist. There are no regulations for licenses. There's no schooling in the clubs, except model airplane associations, where members teach each other and gain what we call aviation awareness.
Having a disability doesn't mean you can't fly. That was one of the messages at the Friedrichshafen show. Flight schools and associations were at hand to show off what's available for disabled people. This paragliding school from northern Germany presented its specially adapted wheelchair for paragliders to take off and land safely.
Paragliders with disabilities like myself require a special wheelchair with a suspension system and large wheels to be able to take off and land on bumpy ground.
Aero 2016 in Friedrichshafen was also a chance for organisers to promote careers and try to motivate the next generation of pilots. Under the slogan "Be a Pilot," advisors were at hand to provide guidance about future careers in aviation and answer questions about schooling, qualifications and career funding.